Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Loring Arena for Ashland Clockers Hopkinton Hillers Boys Varsity Hockey. This game is airing on WACA-TV in Ashland as well as HCAM in Hopkinton. Tom Nappy on the call, Connor Donovan on camera. And today it is a great TVL Large matchup to conclude the 2020-2021 winter sports season as the Hopkinton Hillers take on the Ashland Clockers. Ashland 1-4 and 1 overall. Hopkinton on the season is 6-2-0, and it should be a good battle here today between these two TVL rivals. And we are just moments away from the opening face-off. As it's been all season long, it will be two 22-minute, 30-second halves for this game. And both of these teams certainly excited to get their crosstown rival on the schedule this season. Obviously, there was a bit of a late start for Ashland and some interruptions throughout the winter season for both teams, but they were able to lock in a game against each other, and they are certainly excited to conclude this season with a great TVL matchup. I'm sure both of these teams would like to be out there for the usual 20 games and of course have the playoff system in place as well. But of course this year it is all about just playing the sport you love and getting out there on the ice. And that's what these two teams will do here today as Hopkinton meets up with Ashland in the season finale. And a lot of great seniors on both of these rosters as well, so this game is certainly going to be very special to them, as it will be their last time in either a Clockers or a Hillers uniform. And the music is pumping and we are ready to go. Ryan Title will match up against Nick Sabati in the face-off circle to get this game underway. And no fans here today, but both teams going to make all kinds of noise, banging on the benches. Into Ashland territory it goes. Picked up behind the net by Title, jammed up in the corner, trying to dig it out. Milko is in there with Title. And now it's sent back, and there's a shot taken by Ashland off the stick of Cole Dixon. And here comes the Clockers. Milko racing up over to the net, and it's wide. Along the near side now. Here comes the Hillers with authority. Aiden Walsh trying to take it down. And we're going to have a change for the Hillers. They're benched just in front of us. Ashland sends it up the far side. And now racing up the ice, here is Milko. Gets it out of the corner, and a missed opportunity there by Nick Fish. Good block there by the Hillers defender, as Seamus got the stick in there. Now out in front of the Hillers net, and Hopkinton clears it away. Racing up the ice, Karatza. He takes a bang into the boards. And now Ashland working it up the far side. Back and forth we go here in the early moments of this one. Zolotarev trying to get in there. Milko with possession. And Milko will pop it off the boards, and out of play it goes. And we'll have a face-off at 21:03 left to go in the first half. And believe it or not, this being the last game for these two teams, a lot of these athletes will pick up a different uniform and some different equipment for the upcoming fall 2 and spring seasons. We'll have football starting up in the fall 2 season. Should certainly be interesting to have some March and April football. So right now, the only thing these two teams want to do is win this game as Pavitt Mira goes up against Fish, and here we go. Behind the Hillers net over to the corner. Trying to work it up the ice is Zolotarev. Karatza trying to gather it up on the far side, sends it over. Merrill was looking for a break there. Ashland keeps him at bay. Knocked up the near side by Caveney for Ashland. Sent over by Morse. Along the far side now. And nicely defended there. Here comes the Hillers as Karatza sends it over to Mara. Mara racing up the ice. Gets around the defender, takes a shot. And it is going to get caught up in the netting along the side of the net. We'll have a face-off at 2016. Some good pressure there by Mara. Nice break up the ice, showing off the wheels. Ryan Title up against Nick Savati on the face-off. Sent over in front of the net by Toko. Up and around it goes, along the near side. Getting to it is Dixon. Now it's stolen away. Here comes Fish. He'll take a shot, and that is turned away by Norrit. Now out in front of the net, and it's going to be another shot there by Sabati, a little bit wide, along the far side now. And that is sent back up and around by Riva. Along the near side boards it goes. Ashland trying to maintain control. Milko. Swing and a miss there, and the Hillers have it. These two teams, no matter what their records, no matter what their situations, they always play a tough physical game. As Walsh sends it out in front of the net, that's turned away. And now Fish picks it up. Here comes Nick Fish. He'll send it flying into the Hillers zone. Nick Fish, player to look out for on the Clockers. Certainly a great offensive player. Along the near side now, trying to get it out is Mike Berman. Squirts over into Ashland territory. Aiden Fish will pick it up. He'll flip it sky high into the neutral zone. Handled by Karatza. Zolotarev is going to be tripped up there by Aiden Fish. Along the corner now. Karatza sends it over to the corner. Aiden Fish gathers it up over to Milko. Pressed up along the corner now. Hillers trying to dig it out. Berman sends it up. And Mara couldn't find it. Ashland has it. Here comes O'Brien. Hillers in the midst of a change. And there's a shot, and that is going to be wrapped up off the stick of Andrew Moore. Connor Wright and Colin Norrid, your goaltender matchup today. Over the far side it goes, trying to track it down more. Up behind the net, McGough. And now Reardon sends it up. Getting in there, Karatza. He'll send it over the far side. On his way there, Tyler Morse. Jack McGough sends it over. Up and around goes Morse. Flipped along the far side into Hiller's territory, and we'll get an icing. We'll have a face-off at 17:41 left to go in the first half. And some good back and forth play so far in this game. Ryan Title up against Nick Sabati on the face-off. Toko digs it out, sends it back to Dixon. He'll take a shot. Along the blue line now, up and around it goes. Berman sends it over. And now out in front of the net, Toko trying to get to it, but he's deferred by Mallet. Mallet sending it up, Milko trying to track it down. Back to the neutral zone we go. Sent up over to Walsh. Aiden Walsh takes a bang into the boards from Mallet. Dixon gonna let the Hillers regroup and take it across. I'll set it up to Toko. Up the far side goes Title. Coming away with it is Mallet for Ashland. Milko sends it back. Racing in, and a wrister turned away. Good shot there by Nick Savati. Mera and Mallet matched up along the blue line. Here comes Mera. He has speed. Look out. Racing in. Sends it over. And he just missed Karatza. Up the far side now comes Nick Fish. Cam Jarrett was tripped up, but Mera able to gather it up. Sends it over. Along the backboards now. Mera sends it out. Karatza looking for the shot. Turned away. Along the far side now, Fish. Karatza just missed Fish there. Fish will flip it into the neutral zone, and it's dropped by Jarrett. Sends it back to the blue line along the near side. Zolotarev, he'll leave it for Mera. Mera sends it over to Karatza. There's a shot. That's turned away. Still out in front of the danger zone. And the defender got in there, Caveney, and just missed the swipe. He was trying to get the puck over to the far side. But fortunately for Ashland, no harm done as this is flipped into the protective netting behind the net off the Karatza shot. We'll have a face-off at 15:33 left. Good pressure by the Hillers on that series. Title in there for the Hillers. Morse will send that around. Picked up by Reardon. And now, Taylor is trying to get a shot here. That's turned away off the stick of Aiden Walsh. Along the corner, Toko trying to dig it out. Toko beats up with a couple of clockers. Aiden Fish getting in there for Ashland. And now Title gave Fish a good bang against the boards. Up the far side it goes into Hiller's territory. And we'll have an icing. 14:59 left to go in the first half. And already it's been a physical game, as you would expect, between these two rivals. Tyler Morse, Andrew Moore, and Quentin Barnes into the game for the Hillers. And the shot by Dixon is deferred. Sent up and around by Seamus. In front of the net, and that is handled by the Ashland defender. And poked off the glass by Chef. On the near side now. Racing in, taking a shot just wide as Morse. Here comes Ashland. And that is going to be sent up and around by Milko. Along the corner, Caveney trying to dig it out. Ashland hoping for a shot here. Fish takes one, and it's wide. Sending it back into Hiller's territory. Mallet. Ashland in the midst of a change. Sent up by Dixon, and now here comes Moore. They'll send it down. Into the corner it goes. Dixon trying to get in there. Barnes now, he'll send it around. Zolotarev jammed up along the corner. And now Barnes trying to force it in, and it's turned away. Sheth able to get the stick in there. Up the near side goes Milko, and he's quickly turned around. Milko racing up the ice. Approaching the net, he'll take it around, sends it out, and it's cleared away by Zolotarev. Along the end boards, Karatza sends it over. Mera trying to break free. Here comes Mera. Picks it up along the corner. Trying to maintain his balance. And there's a shot by Berman. And that is going to be a glove save by Connor Wright. 12:57 left to go in the first half. Toko looking for a shot, turned away. Picking it up along the far side, Milko. Over the corner, Toko trying to dig it out, sends it back to Dixon. Now out in front of the net, turned away. Up and around goes Seamus. Sent over by Toko. Back to Seamus. Ashland able to control. Here comes Reardon. Reardon racing in, wrister turned away, and that is going to be wrapped up by Norrid. We'll have a face-off in Hillers territory with 12:20 left in the first half. Scoreless game so far between Hopkinton and Ashland. Tom Nappy, Connor Donovan, happy to be with you on the broadcast and happy to bring this game out to WACA-TV and HCAM. Great Hopkinton-Ashland community access partnership. Taking it around is Mallet. Back to the neutral zone. And sent into Ashland territory. Getting there for the Clockers is Riva. And now sent out by Mara. Dixon takes a shot. And now out in front of the net. Carazza pokes it in. Joe Carazza makes it a 1-0 Hillers lead. That goal comes with 11:52 left in the first half. And I think there'll be a number of credits for the assist there. I'd imagine Cole Dixon will get credit. I believe Mara may also get credit as well. Well, the Hillers putting on a whole lot of pressure, and at some point you keep putting the pressure on, it's going to pay off. Mara along the far side, sent back now. Dixon trying to race it up. And it's going to be handled by Carazza. Here goes Carazza racing in. Towards the net, takes a shot, it's off the post. Along the far side, sent back, and that is off the leg pad of Wright. Dixon takes a shot, and it's going to be wrapped up by Wright. Now the Hillers putting the pressure on now. Ashland has to find a way to clear their zone. 11:18 left to go, and perhaps the Clockers may want to get some more traffic in front of the net. It'll be Barnes up against Sabati. He's locked up in the left circle for a moment. Up the near side it goes. Barnes handles it. Wrister a little high. Out in front of the net still. And now Barnes trying to turn it around, and he's deferred. A nice block there by Reardon. Sent down by Morse. Trying to pick it up in the corner, and taking a big hit was Moore. And now Barnes gets in there. Moore trying to feed it out. Over to the blue line. There's a shot by Morse. And into Hillers territory. And that's going to be wrapped up by Norrid. Went all the way back to the Hillers net. And Nick Fish was quickly approaching. Good wrap there by Colin Norrid. We'll have a face-off at 10:41. Toko up against Milko, or excuse me, that is Title up against Milko in the left circle in the Hillers end. Fish trying to dig it out. Sent back up and around. Now patiently waiting behind the net. Sent up by Morse. Along the near side it goes all the way to the Ashland net. And that'll force the wrap by Wright. .16 left to go in this first half. A 1-0 Hillers lead. Sent back over to Morse. Andrew Morse. Title trying to get it over to Toko. He was jammed up. Coming away with it, Milko. Milko has some speed. And he'll take a hit along the near side boards by Dixon. Aiden Walsh sends it over, picked up by Tyler Morse. Along the far side corner now. And along the near side it goes. And here comes Toko racing in. Title trying to get the stick in there, and a missed shot opportunity there. Zolotarov steals it away. Sends it up to Toko. And he'll put it off the side of the net. Cleared away. Dixon. Over to the far side it goes. Riva trying to clear it. And we'll get a stoppage here. Do we have a penalty? It will indeed be a penalty against the Hillers. Toko will head to the box for 2 minutes. So Ashland on the power play for the next 2 minutes with 9:14 left to go in this first half. Berman. And Mara trying to clear. Mara flips it over to the neutral zone, and here comes Karatza, and he was looking for a break there. Mara with the backhander, and that's in! The Hillers score a shorthanded goal. Pavitt Mara. Joe Karatza nearly had a nice break. Did not get the puck placed like he wanted, but was able to flip it to Mara, and Mara puts it in with 8:56 left to go in the first half. A 2-0 Hillers lead. Title up against Savati, handled by Milko. Milko sends it back. Now along the near side, Reardon, he'll send it out. He's trying to get in front of the net, put a little too much gas on that one. Milko now. And he's tied up along the end boards. And don't forget, the Hillers still shorthanded for another minute and 12 seconds. So we'll see if they can kill off this penalty. Up along the near side it goes. Jammed up in the corner now, it squirts out. Seamus handles it. Sends it back towards Fish. Fish trying to get it along the boards. Fish gonna take a shot. And there's another secondary shot, and it's wide by Reardon. Turned around by Aiden Fish. He's gonna take a shot, and it's turned away by Norrid. Along the corner it goes, trying to dig it out Reardon. They'll send it up and around over towards Fish. And now Nick Fish trying to sneak it in. Norrid was ready for it. 18 seconds left on the power play, and do we have a call here? It's going to be a face-off in Ashland territory. I saw someone trip up. I'm not sure if it was a penalty or not. And it was. They're going to get Jack Reardon with the trip. Get him with the hook. And it'll be even strength for 16 seconds, and then the Hillers will have the man advantage. We're going to have a timeout called by the Clockers. Coach Roman wants to talk things over. 7:31 left to go in the first half. The Hillers leading 2-0. Joe Karatza already today with a goal and an assist. He had the first goal at 11:52 left. And then Pavitt Mira off a nice feed from Karatza. Able to score the shorthanded goal for the Hillers with 8:56 left to go in the first half. And now the Hillers a chance to add on here as they will have the man advantage and after 16 seconds of play. Off the timeout, and here we go. Here comes Ashland, racing up Fish. Fish gets a bang into the end boards. Merritt trying to get the stick in there. So the Hillers penalty has expired, so now Hopkinton is on the power play for a minute 40 and counting. In Ashland territory it goes. Toko delivers a nice hit. Sent up off the boards by Fish. Good send away there. Dixon will race to it. Sent up and around by Milko. Over to Dixon. Or heads up off the boards, rather. And a nice faraway shot there by Mallet. Ended up right in the stick of Mara, who will send it up the near side. Here comes Title, and there's a wrister a little high. He's aiming for that top corner. Mara put it up and around along the near side. Jarrett sends it down, and it's turned away. Back to the neutral zone now. Jarrett over the far side, and it's going to be sent around by Berman. Toko gets locked up, trying to get it out of the corner. And Toko looking for a shot, takes it off the goaltender. It goes and off the boards. Jarrett looking for a shot, and that is turned away. Milko got in front of it. And that is sent up all the way to the Hillers net by Milko. Ward will place it for Berman to take down. 8 seconds left on the Hillers power play. So it looks like Ashland will be able to successfully kill it off. Approaching 5:30 left to go in the half. Title getting stick in there. Milko. Toko takes it. Sends it out from the corner. There to collect his Mallet for Ashland. And a good steal there by Walsh. Aiden Walsh sends it up and around. Picked up by Fish. Pass over to Milko. And Karatza nearly had a steal. Aiden Walsh trying to get in there. Sent around by Aiden Fish. Back and forth we go in Ashland territory. Now up behind the net is Aiden Walsh. He'll send it out. And over to Karatza, and it's going to be put in! Joe Karatza with another goal. Well, he had the left side of the net open, and a beauty of a pass from Mike Berman, and the Hillers make it 3-0. That score comes with 4:44 left to go in the first half. Joe Karatza having quite the day, a pair of goals and an assist. That's 3 points for Karatza. Joe Karatza, sophomore, will be a huge part of this Hillers team for the next couple of years, as this is going to be wrapped up by Wright. And that was a long shot there by Ronnie Seamus from the blue line. Ashland trying to get it out of their zone. Sabati sends it over to Caveney. Flip towards Zolotarev. Now Mara. Mara racing up the ice. They'll take it around. Mara looking for a shot, and it is going to be yet another goal for the Hillers. I think Karatza might have got the last touch on it. Mara had a beauty of a shot. It was turned away by Wright, and Karatza was just waiting and able to put it in. So make that a 4-0 game. And if I'm correct on that, that's a hat trick for Karatza. There's a shot. Turned away by Norrid off the stick of Nick Fish. And here comes the Hillers once again as Tyler Morris takes a hard hit. That score came with about 3:47 left for the Hillers. Barnes turned away, Over to the near side, Morse. Flipped into the neutral zone, racing up Milko. Norwood will place it. Well, the Hillers keep scoring like this. You're going to see everybody get some opportunities in this one. And there's Barnes with a shot, and it's a little high. Along the near side now. Milko trying to get out of the traffic jam. Even Fish trying to pick it up in the corner. Milko sends it over. Nick Fish trying to race up the ice. Nick Fish with a shot. And that put in. That went in. It's a goal for Ashland, a well-needed goal. Nick Fish with a beauty of a shot makes it 4-1. That goal comes with 2:41 left to go in the first half. Well, Nick Fish is the one player, if you're the Hillers, you do not want breaking free up the ice. He has a powerful shot and a whole lot of speed. McGough sends it over. Cassane. And he's going to be tripped up. We're going to have a penalty. They're going to get Joe Scardino with the hook. So Scardino will head to the box, and Ashland will have the man advantage for the next 2 minutes. 2:28 left to go in the first half. A 4-1 Hillers lead. But Ashland with a big opportunity here on this power play opportunity. And there's a shot by Fish, and it is going to be locked up by Norwood. It was good pressure. Fish with the initial shot, and then Dean Reap got the stick in there. And Norwood able to plop down on it. Cleared by Aiden Walsh. Racing up to get to it is Riva. Off the stick of Fish into Hillers territory, and we'll have an icing. Back to Ashland territory we go with 2:06 left. And Loring Arena, the home of Ashland Clockers hockey. Nice venue. A little echoey in here, but certainly a great scene for some TVL hockey. Sent back to the neutral zone. Riva pops it up the near side. Sent down by Dixon, trying to dig it out, Aiden Walsh. And what the Hillers like to do here is when they're a man short, lock it up against the boards, burn that clock. Dixon sends it down over to the far side. 1:08 and counting left to go on the Ashland power play. Toko trying to take it away. Toko looking for a break. And a number of Clockers able to get in there, but he still gets the shot off. And now a battle for the puck along the side of the net, and we'll get a stoppage. I believe Wright was able to put the glove on it. And we'll have a face-off at 1:16 left. 48 seconds left on the power play. And one of the good things about Loring Arena for the COVID situation, nice long benches so the players can spread out properly. And they can have a few more players on the bench than normal. As Aiden Fish going to take a big hit, and now trying to get the shot off and turned away was Caveney. On the far side it goes, back in Ashland territory. Still 20 seconds left on the power play. It was sent over by Reardon. Hillers doing a nice job on this PK. Toko trying to rip it out. And they have successfully killed off the penalty. Toko is trying to take it up the far side, was deferred by Caveney, and then it is sent out of play. Into the Ashland bench. We'll have a face-off at 20.6 seconds left. Well, an eventful first half. 4 Hillers goals, and Ashland with a goal of their own. Some good action-packed hockey here in the season finale. Berman pops it off the boards. Jammed up now. Berman trying to get it out of there, and we're going to get a COVID whistle here, I believe. Break up the grouping. You don't see them too often, which is fortunate. But when you get those big groupings jammed up along the boards, that's typically when you'll end up seeing that COVID stoppage. Mira up against Cassine on the face-off. I think we had an inadvertent movement before the puck was dropped. We'll do it again. A false start. Reardon takes it behind the net. He's going to let the clock burn, and that'll do it for the first half of play. Joe Carazza already with a hat trick and an assist. But Ashland with a goal of their own to stay in the game by Nick Fish. And at the end of half number 1, it's Hopkinton 4, Ashland 1. You are tuned in to Hopkinton Hillers, Ashland Clockers, Boys Varsity Hockey on HCAM in Hopkinton, as well as WACA-TV in Ashland. Welcome back into Loring Arena, and we are ready for the second half. A 4-1 Hillers lead over the Ashland Clockers. You are tuned in to Hopkinton Hillers, Ashland Clockers, Boys Varsity Hockey, airing on WACA-TV in Ashland, as well as HCAM in Hopkinton. Tom Nappy on the call, Connor Donovan on camera. And Joe Carazza having quite a day for the Hillers. A hat trick and an assist already. Ashland had the final goal of the first half, and they are certainly going to be trying to strike back here. Hopkinton working right to left across your screen for the second half, as that shot is just wide from Toko, as Dixon had a nice feed in front of the net. And now racing up is Milko. And Milko turned away. Dixon trying to get in there for the steal. Sends it up the near side. Title turned around. And now Sabati will take a shot. That's turned away. Now a secondary shot, and it's turned away. Good pressure from Ashland to start off this second half. Nick Fish sends it up. Sabati trying to squeeze it in between, able to get a quick shot off. Quickly deferred by Norrid. Toko sends it over to Mira. Mira trying to sneak it in, and Reardon able to get his stick in, or that shot may have been a Hillers goal, and now here comes Nick Fish. Putting on the moves, backhander, and Norrid turns that one away, and we'll have to wrap it up. Oh, and actually, we got Jack Lang in net, it looks like, for the Hillers. So it's Jack Lang in net. So he's going to tend the Hillers goal for this second half. It's the season finale. Coach McPherson trying to give everybody some playing time. And we have an offsides. Face off at 20:56. Jack Lang will likely be the goaltender next year for the Hillers, the starter, a sophomore. And he certainly had a great opportunity to learn from senior Colin Norrid this year, who has just done tremendous in net for the Hillers. Haveney takes a big bang into the boards from Carazza. Into Hillers territory it goes. Fielded by Jarrett up the far side. Behind the net, Berman, the backhanded pass, Carazza, and it's stolen away by Milko. Along the near side, Fish. And nice save there by Lang. And here comes Mera, driving up the ice. And he takes a big bang from Aiden Fish. And that was a nice job by Fish because Mera was trying to set up the shot. And Fish just got right in there and was able to turn him away. Caveney trying to work it up the ice. Getting in the way was Berman. Berman and Caveney matched up along the near side, and it's sent up and around. Lang will place it. Along the far side, Nick Fish trying to maintain control. Pops it off the boards. And sent away by Morse. Now Ashland rushing up the ice. Milko. He'll take a shot out in front. And it is going to be a battle in front of the net. We'll get a whistle here. Nick Fish and Andrew Morse getting tied up. And will we have some type of penalty? No penalty, but nearly turned into a brawl there, that's for sure. Some good physical play in front of the net. And I'm sure that's what Ashland talked about at the halftime break, just trying to get pressure in front of the net, create traffic. And that was something that they struggled to do in the first half, but so far in the second half, they have succeeded. As off the face-off, the puck flipped out of play. We'll do it again. Title up against Sabati. On the far side, Fish sends it over. Popped off the boards, back to the neutral zone it goes, sending it up is Mallet. Mallet rushing up the far side. Takes a shot, Lang turns it away, and then a backhander attempt. That's turned away. Good secondary shot there by Nick Sabati. Nearly was able to find that 5-hole. Sent over to Morse. Up the near side he goes. Into Ashland territory, fielded by Riva. Riva. Pass over to Milko. He sends it up off the stick of Sabati. Goes into Hiller's territory. Seamus will turn it up the far side. Handled by Milko. You have Mark and Matt Milko out there for Ashland as that is slapped into the protective netting out of play. We'll have a face-off at 17:58 left to go in this game. PJ Kassane against Pavid Mera. Sent around by Jarrett. And here comes Carazza. There's a shot turned away. Carazza with another break up the ice and a good shot there. He is going to be a player to watch over the next couple of years. Sends it over to Mera. Mera. And now Zolotarev will flip it in. Zolotarev ends up with it wide open in front of the net and is able to flip it in to make it 5-1 Hillers. What a beauty that was by Vasily Zolotarev. And you can give Mera the assist on that one. The goal comes with 17:25 left in the second half. Well, the Hillers, they got a good core to build around next season. Pavid Mera, Joe Carazza, Vasily Zolotarev, as we'll have an offsides here. And then, of course, you'll have Andrew Morse returning. You're losing some very talented seniors, but certainly a lot to be excited about in the next couple of years for the Hillers. Milko working up the far side. And he'll take a shot, turned away by Lang. This Ashland team, certainly a younger team as well. They have a lot of talent to build around. Milko brushes it up the far side of Nick Fish. Fish trying to break through. And he'll get the shot off, turned away by Lang, and he's able to maintain control. Now stolen away. Hiller's looking for another break here. Rushing up the ice, taking the shot, turned away. Good shot by Moore. Andrew Moore, one of the Hiller seniors they'll certainly miss after this season. Ratza gets in there. Trying to get it out of the jam. And now, here comes Nick Fish. He's looking for a shot. Turned away by Lang. Able to punch it away. Toko digs it out of the corner. Sent over by Moore. And it's intercepted. Here comes Milko. It's taken away. Along the near side, Aiden Walsh. Sends it over. Along the corner. Rushed up the far side by Morse. And Hillers may have another break here. Sent over to Aiden Walsh. Walsh looking for a shot, sends it over to Karatza. Backhander, and it is wrapped up. And that is the definition of not being selfish. Aiden Walsh could have very easily attempted the shot himself, but saw Karatza in a better position. Nice pass, and they nearly had another goal. This faceoff comes with 15:38 left to go. Ryan Title in there for the Hillers. For Ashland, you got Derek Sheath. Or excuse me, that was Nick Sabati, number 19 for Ashland. The netting in front of us doesn't always make it easy to see the numbers. Sent it into the Hillers' end. And Dixon takes a hard hit into the end boards. He wasn't happy about that one. And we get a whistle here. I think we're going to have, or they're just putting the net back, but was there some goaltender interference? It looks like the net just came out of place. This faceoff comes at 15:20 left. Into the protective netting, that's out of play. We'll have another faceoff. In the Hillers home arena, the New England Sports Center, they have a lot more room to work with around the sideboards. Here at the netting, pretty low. As there's a shot by Aiden Walsh, that's turned away, loose puck, and it's brushed away. Jammed up now along the back of the net. And we'll get a stoppage here. Did the net come out of place? It indeed did. That might have been a big break there for Ashland as the Hillers were putting relentless pressure. They're up against the body. Sent out a play by Aiden Fish. This face-off at 14:54. Sent over to Berman. And just got a little bit too much in front of him. Able to get it over to Zolotarov. Now it's sent up. Back to the neutral zones. Bianchi sends it over. There's Barnes trying to play it from his knees. Jammed up in the corner now. Mera. Over to Barnes. Just trying to get it back out to Mera. Well, it's good defense in front of the net on that series by Ashland. They had their defenders placed well. Sent over towards Bianchi. Now Mera trying to break free. Zolotarov going to race to the corner with Reardon. Reardon was just able to get it out of there. Berman sends it over to Bianchi. Up and around he goes. Along the near side now. Sent back up and around. Mera trying to leave it out for Barnes. He was turned away by Sabati. And here comes Sabati trying to race up the far side. He takes a hit from Karatza. Mira with a steal. Pavitt Mira in a race, leaves it. There's a shot off the crossbar. Goes Andrew Moore. Mira set up Moore nicely, and it was just off the crossbar. Out in front, there's another shot by Jarrett, turned away. Mira sends it back to Jarrett. A little wide there. Picked up by Morse, and he puts it out in front of the net, and it's wrapped up. Glove save by Wright. This face-off comes at 13:16 left to go. Along the corner, Mallet trying to escape with it. Back and forth we go in the neutral zone. Sent up by Morse. Trying to get it out of the corner was Tyler Morse. Up and around it goes to the near side. Caveney trying to escape with it. And Morris pushes that one back into Ashland territory. Barnes trying to get to it. Sent over. Out in front, there's a shot by Barnes, turned away. It's a good setup there by Tyler Morse. Andrew Morse sent it over. And here comes Aiden Walsh. Leaves it behind. Jarrett with a one-timer, turned away. Toko sends it out to the corner. Barnes trying to sneak it in, and it's wrapped up by Wright. The pressure continues from the Hopkinton Hillers. 12:03 left to go, a 5-1 lead for the Hillers. Ashland started off this half, providing some good pressure of their own. It has since turned around. Toko, that's brushed away by Wright as Aiden Walsh sends it out. Walsh will send it up and around. Trying to get there is Title. The Title's tripped up. Ryan Title, another player the Hillers look forward to having back next year in his sophomore year. Tremendous athlete. Dixon. Sent up by Title towards Walsh. And went a little too far there. We'll have an icing. 11:31 left to go in this game. And to the Hillers' end we go. Caleb Dacey, Joe Scardino in the game for the Hillers. And somebody lost their stick there. What do we have here? We're gonna have a penalty. We're gonna get Dixon for a slash. So Ashland will be on the power play for the next 2 minutes. Into Ashland territory it goes. Mallet tracking it down. Leaves it for Milko. Here goes Milko. Racing in, takes the shot, wrapped up by Lang. Good save. Another change for the Hillers. Sent out in front, shot from the high slot, turned away by Lang, and then it's brushed away by Seamus. And now Lang will wrap this one up. Pretty good shot there by Sabati. Hillers trying to clear the zone. Minute 20 left on the power play. There's a shot, and it was just turned away by Lang. Nearly fell in back of him into the net. That was a pretty good shot from the left side by Mallet. And we'll have an offsides call here. Barnes up against Sabati. Sent back over to Mallet. Up and around he goes. And it's taken away by Toko. Toko on a break, up the far side. Barnes takes the shot, still out in front, and it's cleared away. And here comes Nick Fish. The Hillers were looking for their second shorthanded goal of the game there. Over to the corner. Dixon trying to poke it out. He meets up with Milko. And it's sent back into Ashland's end. Nice send away there. Hillers in the midst of a change. Sent over to the near side by Berman. Milko. Over to Reardon. Power play has expired. So another good PK there by the Hillers. But here's a break here for Ashland. And Lang able to defer it. Nick Fish was looking for his second goal of the game. We'll have an icing. This faceoff comes with 9:15 left to go. Title up against Fish. Jarrett gets it over the far side. And now here comes Aiden Walsh. He lost his balance there as he took a bit of a hit. Jarrett just past the reach of Aiden Walsh, and we'll have another icing. .8:58 left. Sent over to Aiden Walsh along the near side. He was trying to get it up to Toko. Back to the Hillers' end. Now we're racing up the ice. Title. Title will take a shot, turned away. Jarrett sends it over. Toko trying to dig it out of the corner. He's jammed up with a couple of clockers. Jarrett looking for a shot. A little high there off the protective glass along the end boards. And then a slow roller there by Toko turned away. Jarrett scoops it forward. And it's sent back to the neutral zone. Caveney trying to get away on a break. And here comes Morse. Sends it over. That was Jarrett, rather. Milko looking for a break towards the net. And he takes a good pop from the Hiller. Jammed up along the near side. Jarrett trying to dig it out. Well, Ronnie Seamus, he was tremendous this season on the defensive end. Pretty much anything gets in his territory, he's able to clear it away. Up to Garazza he goes. We'll have an icing. Well, Ashland's starting to put a little pressure on in the Hillers' end. .7:14 left to go. 5-1 Hillers lead. Slash up the far side by Reardon. Dixon. Flips it over. And here comes Barnes. Racing in, backhander, turned away. Dixon sends it over. Barnes flips it up. Barnes trying to dig it out. Ooh, Andrew Moore taking a big hit. Sent out in front. Backhander, Moore, turned away. And it's going to get by Seamus into the Hillers zone. Try to race to it is Nick Fish. Fish matched up with Seamus. Able to send it back around. Barnes. He'll leave it for Andrew Moore. He'll take a long shot and wrap that one around. Hillers in the midst of a change. Caleb Dacey back into the game. And Dacey looking for a shot. He pokes it in. Unbelievable. It got by Milko and Dacey able to poke it in. How about that? The senior comes into the game and gets a beauty of an opportunity to poke it right through the 5-hole and make it a 6-1 game. That goal comes with 5:51 left to go. It doesn't get any better than that. He was in for a couple of series this game. He's still out there. But he was in for a couple series, but as soon as he came off the bench, tracked down the puck, and had just an unbelievable opportunity. Along the end boards, coming away with it, Sheath. And what do we have here? We're going to have slashing, it looks like. It'll be against Ashland. It's going to be Jackson Riva sitting down for 2 minutes. And the Hillers will be on the power play. .533 left to go. Sent up by Milko. Jarrett leaves it for Barnes. Here goes Barnes. Shot turned away. And we're going to stoppage here. Nice job by Reardon getting in front of Barnes. We're going to have another penalty, looks like. Or will we? It looked like he was making a sign. Apparently not. Oh no, there it is. Not quite sure what that stoppage was about. Oh no, they did put someone in the box, excuse me. They got Nick Fish for slashing. I thought I saw the sign there. So there is 2 in the box for Ashland. And it's a 2-man advantage for the Hillers. Picked up by Morse. Here goes Barnes. Sends it back, Jarrett. He'll take the shot, and a little high there. On the far side, Morse. Into Hillers territory it goes. Jarrett. Up to Walsh. Racing in, takes the shot, turned away. Seamus pushes it over to Walsh. Racing in, And he'll take a shot. That's turned away. Boy, has Wright been busy in net this game. Dixon. Off the stick of Seamus. One of the penalties has expired. The second one expires in 25 seconds. Well, a very good penalty kill there by Ashland. Still 10 seconds left on the second penalty. But of course, with a 6-1 lead, no urgent rush for the Hillers. There's a shot and a goal, but there was a whistle first. So it'll be waved off. Aiden Walsh nearly had a beauty. .304 left to go in this game. I'm not sure why that was waved off. Did the net come out of place? Must have. Did see the official walk over there and give it a little tug. Didn't look like it was too out of place. And Ashland has too many men on the ice. They have about 8 guys out there right now. Typically, that would be a penalty, but I think the official's going to let it slide. Dixon takes the shot. Racing up, Nick Fish. And here's a good opportunity for Ashland, sent out in front and wrapped up by Lang. Derek Sheath with the last shot. And it looks like we'll have a Hillers penalty. They're going to get Aiden Walsh with the slash. They got him for hooking, I believe. So Ashland will have a power play. Along the far side, sent over by Riva. Backhander there by Title, put it into Ashland territory. Sent up towards Sabati. Now to Milko. Fielded by Dixon. He sends it back. Miller's playing some keep away here. In Ashland territory it goes. 1:15 left on the power play. Riva up to Sabati. And we have offsides here. Fish crossed a little prematurely. 1:42 left in the game, 1:01 left on the power play. Hillers up 6-1 here in the season finale for both these teams. Milko. He takes a hit from Morse. Racing in, backhander turned away. And now do the Hillers have a break here? And we're going to have a penalty. Scardino takes a hit. And I think we might have had a cross check. So it'll be even strength for 40 seconds. And then for the remaining 1:20 seconds, Hillers will have the man advantage. Only 1:21 left in the game. I'm sure there's some frustration penalties mixed in there as well. And, frustration for Ashland, but also frustration since it's the last game of the year, as that shot from DeRocher turned away. Declan DeRocher, a freshman. And he's a player you'll probably see a lot more next year. Barnes, wrister, turned away. Here comes Nick Fish. Racing it, backhander, and he puts it in. Nick Fish with his second goal of the afternoon. And it comes with 41.3 seconds left to go. We'll make it a 6-2 game. Well, Nick Fish, he's a tremendous player. And has certainly been fun throughout the years for these Ashland Clockers fans to watch. It was Nick Fish who kind of picked up the team leadership role after Jackson Horning graduated and ran with it. And of course, Horning was a tremendous player for Ashland, but Nick Fish was one of the guys to step up in his absence. Along the far side, Jarrett. There's 25 seconds left in the game. Young guys out there for the Hillers for the most part. Looking for a shot here, DeRocher, just wide. And misfire there by Scardino. Picked up by Morse. Reardon. And we'll get a stoppage. Net came out of place. And we also have a Hillers penalty. They got a Scardino for a trip. Well, since there's already someone on the bench for Ashland, it remains at even strength, and there's only 1.2 seconds left. And there it is. The Hopkinton Hillers are going to win the season finale 6-2. An impressive performance to wrap up what has been a very different 2020-2021 winter season for the Hopkinton Hillers, but certainly a fun team to follow. And while we wish the season was more normal and we had the typical experience, it was just great that all these kids got an opportunity to get out there and play the sport they love. But the Hopkinton Hillers take down their crosstown rival Ashland Clockers by a final score of 6-2. For Connor Donovan, I'm Tom Nappy. This has been Hopkinton Hillers, Ashland Clockers, boys varsity hockey on HCAM and WACA-TV. Take care, enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll talk to you again soon, and we'll see you during the Fall 2 season. Take care, everybody.